I'm an optimist,
Yeah.
right? And so I'm an optimizer, and I'm an optimist.
Right.
I believe there's good things ahead, and
Yeah.
that we can work towards them. Uh, and I thought that by us being successful with some of these initiatives, it would bolster support for it, and then I could get the people to change.
Mm.
Very methodical, and it's great logic.
So you grow out of it.
You kind of grow out of it,
Yeah.
right? Like through education,
Hmm.
experience, and all that. But you know what? It's all nonsense. We're talking about something that's emotional for a person,
Hmm.
and you don't fix the emotion with logic. Sometimes like you gotta address it, directly, and it can come off harsh.
Hmm.
But if you're carrying a harsh message, but you care about the person, that kind of goes through it. So create the discomfort that's required early on, so that you don't have to suffer the discomfort for years. And I suffered discomfort for years by not
Hmm.
addressing it. So when I'm looking at the cynic, I'm not blaming the cynic. I'm blaming myself. I'm going to own responsibility. What did I do? I allowed that cynic to be in a powerful position for too long,
Hmm.
and I could have removed the person, obviously, or a better move would have been to address the cynic
Hmm.
and get them to be more of a strategist, and not have to activate that mask.
Hmm.
I should have tried to help them take it off, and then if I couldn't help them take it off, then I could say, hey, look, this is in the way. These fears are punishing the business. You're hiding behind pragmatic and practical, but really you're stifling innovation.
Hmm.
Everything runs through you, and it's not for the betterment of the business, and that would have been a problem. I mean, that was a problem, and I could have addressed it that way. So really, it's my fault that I I allowed that in, and also, that person had to suffer. It
Hmm.
can't be it can't be exciting to be that way. It's
Yeah.
frustrating, and so it probably only created more problems for the people, because there's more than one person. It probably created even more problems for them, because I just started doing things around them.
Hmm.
So here they are, authority figures that I'm just not working with, and I'm working with other people more junior and
Yeah.
things. And so I think I played a part in perpetuating the problem, and that where I should have just addressed it. But my underlying belief was that being successful with these lower level or earlier in their career level people was going to be better,
Hmm.
and work. I created an emerging leaders program. I took entry level people and I accomplished executive level tasks for them. Like, look, imagine if I had my senior people doing this,
Yeah. Yeah.
but none of that worked because it's logical. I shouldn't say the reason why, but none of it worked,
Yeah.
period. And I believe that part of the root of that is that we're talking logically, um, on something that's emotional, and that doesn't always line up.
Yeah.